What's poppin'? You are, it's your girl, AmaniSharifah. What's up? What's goody? What's goody? You. Shout out to all my bodies that are stoning. Back into your girl channel. What's up, mamas? What's good, you are? So, on to these Girl Talk episodes, we are going to be talking, baby girls. You know, can you be in a good, healthy relationship when you are actually trying to build your career? And you're building your career off the ground. So, you're just getting on whatever it is. So, I'm going to be giving you some really dope advice that can really help you out. So, let's go ahead. We're going to have way doing into it. Let's do it. Thank you again for tuning back into your girl channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? What's poppin', babies? What's up, you are? So we talking about, you know, something that's very, very important that you really got to take serious. You know, like the question of it all, like, can you be in like a really healthy, good relationship if you are on the grind of like, you ain't shame motherfucking like trying to pursue a career, and this career that you're pursuing, mama, this is something that you are really, you know, trying to get off the ground, you know? So it could be, you know, a situation where maybe you have not been successful in this career field or the industry yet, or it could be a situation where you've already like started pursuing this career, but you know, like you're actually like not really that far on it, you know? So you could be like on the path of it. You could have already started pursuing it or whatever like that, but you have not really seen any results. So either way, whether if this is something that you just recently like started, or it's something that you've been on the path for like a long time or for some time now, but you haven't seen the results, either way, you are looking at the situation like, sure, like, a bitch trying to really, you know, like, make this shit, make that shit. Like, I really want this career to be very successful. Because it could really be tied to something that you really love. You know, like, this could be something that's a passion of yours, that's a dream, goal, aspiration, and you really want it to manifest in your life. So, can you even be in a relationship when you have that type of mentality, right? Because, you know, some women feel like that, no, you can't. And then some feel like you can't. So let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about, like, can you actually be in a really good, successful relationship and still be successful? So to answer your question, it depends. It depends. It depends on a lot of different things. So, for one, and some cases, absolutely, you can't be in, you know, a relationship, a good, healthy relationship, and still pursue your career passion that you're really trying to get off the ground, mama. But at the same time, it can only be that case if you are the type of girl where you are very, very, very connected to Allah, God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine, the Most High, whatever name, baby, that you want to call God. Fine by me, mama, because God got multiple names. She ain't shame. But you have to be very, very connected to Allah, God, the universe, and yourself. Meaning that you have your own motherfucking individuality of who the hell you are, baby girl, completely and totally outside of that man. Because if you have that, mama, and you really have like a good spiritual foundation and knowing who the fuck you are, a logo the universe is going to infuse, baby girl, his energy within you to get the motherfucking shit done. You ain't saying? Regardless of you are in a relationship or not. You know? So if you're in a good, healthy relationship, you ain't saying what to do or whatever like that, and you have like that good spiritual foundation, you know who the fuck you are. You ain't saying, not saying you perfect, but you damn sure the type of bitch where you want better for yourself. You getting shit done, you know, in life in general. You're working on yourself more and more over time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're becoming a better version of yourself. If you that type of bitch, you are going to get the shit done when it comes to putting in that work in for your career. You ain't saying, to get off the ground and eventually manifest by the grace of the Lord of the universe over time. So the dude that you in a relationship with, if he's a good dude, you know what I'm saying, and the relationship dynamic is good, you know, a good dynamic where there's an equal give and take, you know what I'm saying, he's supportive, he's loyal, he's not putting you through no toxicity, not to say he's perfect, but sure, like, girl, he damn sure ain't being motherfucking Satan's son to your ass or anything like that. Like, girl, if he ain't doing that, and he's like a good dude and the love is well and along with the universe, most importantly, is on the bottom of sun, then what's going to end up happening, baby? The Most High, his energy, you ain't saying, his spirit is also going to be within that man, baby girl. So let's rewind the back. What do we talk about? You have to be the girl that has a logo, the universe within you. So if you already have that within yourself, you already have a good spiritual foundation, and you know who the fuck you are at the end of the day, as a, you ain't saying, as a woman, as a girl, and you're with a man like that as well, from like a male aspect, baby, you can damn sure be in that relationship with that man, and as well, you know, pursue your career and get, you know, that career off the ground, mama. You can definitely do it by the grace of the Most High. And that's not, you ain't saying, like, that's not no corny ass shit. That's not no, like, oh, that's bubblegum sis. Like, can't nobody really do that. That shit really don't exist. Let me tell you, you got to shift your motherfucking mindset, baby. If you have never experienced a relationship like what I just explained, that does not mean, mama, that it's not out there. It just simply means that you have not experienced it yet. And it's a reason for that, baby. There's the reason why alone the universe have not permitted you to experience that relationship yet. There's things that clearly you have to work on within. Just keeping on the bed with you, like, just keeping in the stock with you, mama. Like, there's things that you really gotta work on from within in order to even attract a man like that. And that's why I started off with saying that there has to be a certain body grounding within that woman in order to even be able to be with a man like that provides that good, healthy, equal give and take kind of relationship that a logo the universe put together. You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of connection. You ain't saying? So it's not to say that, oh, it's unattainable, it's some fantasy that doesn't exist. No, that's not true at all. Just keeping it well with you. Like, I'm not gonna be sitting up here telling you this shit if it don't exist, mama. Like, what the hell? What the fuck would I benefit doing that for? That makes no sense. Make it make sense at the end of the day, baby. It definitely does exist. But again, if you have not experienced it yet, baby, it's not divine timing yet for you to experience it. Only alone with the universe and yourself will know when that time comes, because the Most High will let you know, mama. But it's not to say that it don't exist. So in cases like that, sure, go motherfucking figure. Yes, you can be and, you know, a good, healthy relationship and pursue, mama, that passion, that goal, dream, aspiration of that career path that you really want, by the grace of the Lord of the universe, to manifest for yourself. Now, on the flip side, because remember I said it kind of depends, right? Alright, so we gonna get into this. Here come the bullshit, my nigga. Like, shit, like, here come the shit. She like, go, here come the shits. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side to that shit, of course, you got relationships where, the girl may be desiring, better for herself. Like we said, boom, you ain't saying you trying to really get your career off the ground that you're very passionate about, right? So, but you trying to do that, but you with a toxic ass nigga. You with a nigga that's putting you through motherfucking hell, yo. You with a nigga that's stressing you out. You ain't saying you getting into arguments with him all the time. Girl, you always getting into it with your dude. You always getting into it with your dude about this. You getting into it with your dude about that. You ain't saying you mad at him about this. You mad at him about that. He coming at you like, shit, you always mad about something. Like, shit, you always tight. You always got an attitude. Like, what's good with you? Like, you need to relax. Like, you ain't saying like, what the fuck the nigga talking about relaxing? He doing shit that's making you not relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, like, nigga need to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going through hell with his ass. You know what I'm saying? And here with us, you are trying to pursue a career path that you're really trying to, manifest, mama, by the grace of the Lord of the universe, because this is your passion. So naturally, girl, when you are in a fucked up ass relationship that's toxic as hell, mama, and it's it's all types of chaos, confusion, whatever toxicity that's going on between you and your dude all the time, because this motherfucker just won't act right. You ain't saying, and you try to make it work with him because you love the nigga or whatever like that, or you ain't sure whatever the hell is going on between you two, but he just won't act right. But naturally, when you're in that toxic ass relationship, it can definitely affect you, baby girl. It can affect what you are doing in your career path if you are the type of girl, mama, that truly, truly, truly is not really spiritually grounded. Notice I said if you're not spiritually grounded, Now, what do I mean by that? Not spiritually grounded. Because you may be thinking like, girl, I believe in God. What the fuck you talk about? Like, I believe in the Most High. I believe in the Lord, the Holy Spirit. Like, girl, you tripping. Like, I definitely believe in God. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I understand that, BB. But believing in God, believing in the Lord of the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the divine, the Most High, and being spiritually grounded within Him, that's two different things, mama. That's two different things. Someone can truly believe in God and still not be spiritually grounded within Him. You know what I'm saying? And if you are spiritually grounded within Him, that naturally makes you a believer in Him. But some people are, believers in the Most High, but they are not spiritually grounded within Him. Because when you are spiritually grounded, my love, it's a deeper connection. It's a deeper bond because you are holding your motherfucking self accountable to have that real, true, genuine relationship with a Lord of the universe and yourself. You're being consistent with that relationship with the Lord of the universe and yourself, and you are striving for excellence in all areas of your life. And naturally, when you do that, baby, that's how you go, mama. That's how you change. That's how you elevate. That's how you start to become a better version of yourself over time. It's not to say, baby, that you're going to be perfect, my love, but you're holding yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is the only person that's perfect. Mama, you tune into my channel. I say that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about that when you are spiritually grounded within the Most High. And in you striving for excellence in all areas of your life, like I just mentioned, you're going to naturally if you're in a toxic relationship dynamic and you know the shit not getting better, bitch, you gonna call, you ain't saying you gonna pack his ass up, nigga gotta go. Like, I'm sorry, like, you gonna eventually, you gonna listen to a logo, the universe to be like, nigga, you gotta go. You ain't saying, like, you gotta go, like, well, we been together for this long, you ain't saying we got this involved, like, I love you, yeah, my nigga, I don't wanna hear what, you gotta go, like, you're mad toxic, my dude. What the fuck you told me? I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you are going somewhere, nigga, you got to go. Like, I don't know what more way do you want me to say it? Like, I mean, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you, my dude. You got to go. Yeah, ain't sure like go, like, like go. That's the type of energy you got to have. Like, when you spiritually grounded, eventually, like, you're going to get fed up. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to listen to a logo, the universe, and you're going to let that motherfucker go. You know what I'm saying? If the relationship is toxic, baby. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not letting it go and you're deciding to stay or not, then that shows, mama, that you're lacking spiritual grounding within yourself, baby. And I'm just keeping it real with you. So in that case, naturally, when you are in a situation dynamic like that, you in that toxic fuck ass situation with that dude or whatever like that, girl, that is definitely going to take away from the good energy, you know, that you need to pour onto that career foundation being built or whatever career path that you're doing, because you are wasting so much motherfucking negative energy on his white ass. Oh, I'ma say that shit but my thing. But my girls in the back that ain't hard, girl. You wasted time on his white eyes. Girl, you may be thinking like, girl, what's a white? On my channel, it stands for waste of time. Waste of time. You know they call bitches thoughts? We call them niggas whites out there. The niggas that just want to waste your time and keep you in toxic ass shit. You ain't saying like, girl, you wasting time on his white eyes. So you need to let his white eyes go. But when you're trying to stay in that situation, that negative energy, baby, it's being projected out to the universe. So yes, it's going to affect you as being just a person at peace, a person that is pouring all that you need by the grace of Allah, the universe, to manifest, my love, that career foundation of that career path that you're doing, that you're really trying to get off the ground, you know. So in those type of situations, no, you don't need to be in that type of dynamic relationship, because you are trying to build something for yourself, you know. Now, you could even be a girl where you may say like, well, you know, I'm the type of girl where even if I'm dealing with toxic shit, I'ma still be about my boys, but shit, I feel you. Like, I'ma keep it a bill with you, my girl. I feel you on that. And the reason I see that is because, you know, I was always the type of girl where I don't give a fuck what kind of situation that I was on when it came to like a dude or whatever. I always was the type of bitch that by the grace of a logo, the universe, I always was a boss type of bitch where I secure my own motherfucking Kashi chucks, my bags, my dollars. I always was the type of bitch that was focused on goals, dreams, aspirations, you know. Most importantly, I had my spiritual foundation, you know, and I knew who I was. So no matter what type of toxic relationship I was on, or situationship or whatever that I went through, you know, in the past, I always was that type of girl like that too. We a bitch still gonna move and shake, cause I learned, you know, at a very young age, you know, the value of like working for the things that you ain't saying you want and need, you know. Like, I grew up in the hood, you ain't saying, my whole life when I was younger and shit like that. So I always had that mentality of making sure that I always had my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the grace of Allah, the universe, I've always have that. And I always encourage you, babies, to have that and to never let a motherfucker knock you off your square like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you in a relationship with a nigga or not, bitch. You still always make sure you got your spiritual foundation. You know who you are. You know you secure your motherfucking Kashi checks, bags, dollars, and you focus on the goal dream aspiration, period. You know what I'm saying? You don't let a nigga, get you knocked off from that. Never. You know what I'm saying? But the reason I bring all that up to say there are women like that, and I've talked a little bit about this on my channel before when I touched a little bit on this topic on a previous episode, but there are some women out there like that, because I'm definitely one of them. Like back when I used to date, or when I was in previous relationships, because I don't date anymore. I have not dated in a really long time. I'm not, I have not been in a relationship in a very long time. So that's not my lane. I don't do that, anymore or anything. But I'm speaking of a long time ago when I actually was involved, with different guys and stuff like that. Like if I talked to them, or if I was actually in a fully committed relationship with a guy or whatever, no matter if it was toxic, I still always was the type of bitch that did do what the fuck I needed to do as a girl, in my own individual life when it came to what the things that I mentioned, babies. But even though, now listen to me, mamas, even though you're in a situation like that where you are a boss bitch, you ain't saying you was like me, we are either way, you are still by the grace of a logo, the universe, going to have a good spiritual foundation. You are always going to love yourself. You are always going to, focus on goals, dreams, aspirations. I secure the motherfucker cash. You just live your life, whatever, right? Even though you're like that, mama, when you are with a toxic ass nigga, no, I'm telling you, that shit is still not cool, baby. It's still not what's up, because at the end of the day, that nigga is still, he's draining you in some kind of way. Whether if you dealing with a nigga that's abusing you, if he's cheating on you, if he's a big ass fucking narcissist, if his ass is emotionally unavailable, if he ain't shit, it's just toxic as hell. It don't matter whatever form of toxicity that dude is putting you through, girl. It don't matter. It's still toxic as energy that you don't need in your life. And when you have that toxic energy in your life, even though it may not affect your career, it may not affect your work after, because you just a boss bitch like that. A logo, the universe blessed you to always hold your own square in that sense. So maybe it may not manifest, and affect that sense of your life, but in other areas of your life, mama, is going to affect you in some kind of way. It's different for everybody, it's going to affect you in some kind of way, because you have a lot of toxicity that is being poured into you. You're having a lot of motherfucking toxicity from that toxic dude, girl, that's being poured into you. So because that's what you're enduring, and that's what you're absorbing, is going to affect you in some kind of area of your life, baby. Even though it may not be your career, even though it may not be anything that you do involving goals, dreams, aspirations, because by the grace of a logo, the universe, you're a strong woman where you're good, you can handle that. And I know there's women out there like that, because I'm one of them. You ain't saying when I used to date a long time ago, or when I was in previous relationships a really long time ago, I was one of them women. So I know for a fact it does exist, but it still don't mean that you stay in situations like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, baby, that shit is not good for you. It's not good for you. It's really, really not. And what you find out is, once you get out of them toxic fuck ass situations, relationships, or situationships or whatever like that. Once you get out of that shit, Allah, the universe bless you even more. He bless you even more, mama. And that's how you see girls, once they get out of these toxic fuck-ass situations or relationships, if they do what's properly guided, by Allah, the universe, for them properly healing and, staying focused and different things in that nature, Allah, the universe rewards them. And he continues to bless them and bless them and bless them and bless them, baby girl. Yin Shay, I'm telling you, I definitely, is a living Yin Shay testimony of that. Allah, good universe rewards you because you did what was right for him and yourself by choosing what was best for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So he rewards you in that kind of way. So you end up, seeing that, you was doing good, Yin Shay, while you was with that nigga, because by the grace of the Most High, he still was working his power through you in that kind of way. You're a very strong woman. Take a strong ass woman. You ain't saying to still be able to move and shake out here, despite of, everything that you went through with that dude. But you find out that you become even more, even more of a better girl, even more successful. You just, by your Lord God's grace, you're blessed even more. So either way, you don't need to stay in a relationship like that. If you know that you are trying to pursue a career that you're trying to get off the ground, you don't need to stay in a relationship like that that's toxic. Even if you are the type of girl where you are a go-getter type of bitch, you still don't need to stay in that. Because no, it may not affect your career, but it kind of affect other different things. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what you want in your life, mama. And like we just talked about, if you let that shit go, baby, the Most High is going to bless you even more. He's going to reward you even more. So you're going to be even more on, a bigger career level. But in general, babies, I say all that to say, when you talk about, can you be in a good, healthy relationship, mamas, when you're trying to build a career off the ground? Absolutely, you can. But it depends on what kind of relationship you are in. That's what that really depends on. The different women and different scenarios. You got some women that, they can absolutely be in one because the dynamic is beautiful, like we described in the beginning. Then you got some that's in that toxic ass fuck ass situation and it's affecting them from a work ethic standpoint. Then you got some that it's not affecting them from a work ethic standpoint, but the relationship is so toxic that it's affecting them in other areas of their life. So the rule to the game as that, baby, if it's toxic and you are on that career path, you don't need to at all be in that relationship. You need to focus on Allah, the universe, and yourself and what he's guiding you to do in your own individual life, regardless if you are the type of girl that work ethic gets affected by toxic relationships or not, mama. And if you are someone, baby girls, that, by the grace of the Most High, you're blessed by Allah, God, to have a good, healthy relationship with a man, because they do exist, remember, then absolutely, baby, you can continue to build that great foundation, that great relationship with that man, while you are also working very hard to build that career into something very successful and off the ground. So I hope this helps, babies. I hope this helps, mamas. I really had fun talking about this topic today. Now it's a bullshit you are like. I really had fun talking about this because you get a lot of girls that do be feeling like that. You can't be in a good relationship while you are trying to build up your career. And that's simply not the truth, baby. That's really not the truth. I don't want my girls out here, if you are in a really good relationship, specifically talking to my mamas that does apply for, I don't want you to feel like that you got to leave this relationship, or because pressures of society is trying to convince you that you need to leave something that's good, that a logo the universe blessed you with, or because you're trying to pursue your career. If you know that you really love that man and he really love you and y'all really do, you ain't got something really well and solid or whatever like that, like, you don't gotta leave him or to please what society feel that you should do, if you know that's not really what you feel you should do, baby. You know, so don't feel that way at all. Know that it's a reason why the Most High brought y'all two together. And if he brought y'all together and y'all have something well and it's really something genuinely that you want, why not continue to be grateful for what a logo the universe blessed you with? You know, specifically talking to my girls, and that's in this specific situation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, they will leave a motherfucker thinking that, you know, oh, I'll eventually find better. You ain't saying the grass will be greener on the other side with somebody else later down the line. I'ma leave what I got, you know, even though I'm in love with this person, even though I have something solid, even though this, even though that, and then you leave them, baby girl, and you go off, you know, doing whatever you do in life, you know, and maybe you do become very successful in your career, but then later on, you can't ever encounter no man that's good. You can never encounter no man that's good because along the universe, seeing how you did not appreciate the blessing that he gave you with that man that you pretty much tossed to the side, that you knew you had something good with, you know? So you don't want to find yourself in situations like that if you know that the Most High is really calling you deeply to stay with that dude because it's a good relationship, you know? Now, it's a different story where you are somebody where, yeah, you may have like a really good relationship, but you've outgrown him, because that happens too. You ain't saying, now I'm specifically talking about girls that's in situations like this. You got some girls where y'all can have a good relationship dynamic, and it may not have, you ain't saying like, you know, it may not have like the toxicity or whatever like that, but you know, you've outgrown him. You ain't saying you've outgrown him, and you feel that a logo, the universe, is guiding you, baby, to let it go because you've outgrown him. And some people do that. They go apart from each other. You know, whether that's both people that go apart or one person go apart. But either way, if you know that, you know, a logo, the universe, mama, has guided you to, like, you know, go your separate ways with him because y'all are no longer on that same path of alignment with each other, even though it may not be a toxic relationship, it just may be that, sure, you outgrew him or whatever like that. That's different. You ain't saying because y'all outgrew each other. So it's like, if you know that the Most High is really just guiding you to not be in relationships, period, and just really focus on the things that he's guiding you, and one of those things happens to be like your career getting off the ground and the foundation of it, then bullshit ain't shit wrong with that either, you know? So as you can see, babies, you know, the common denominators and everything that we're talking about today, mamas, is that it's different for every woman. You have to really overall assess your situation, your relationship that you are currently in or thinking about being in. And that assessment has to be based strictly off of what along with the universe is guiding you through. You ain't sharing your intuition, through them gut feelings that he's giving you, through signs, synchronicities. And you have to pay attention to where you are currently at in your own life. and all different areas in your life, mama. And depending on, where you are individually, because, like we said, babies, it's going to be different for everybody. But most importantly, depending on what you know that your intuition is really speaking to you on, that's how you make your decision on, if you should be in a relationship, a healthy relationship, while you're pursuing that career path of getting off the ground, or if you shouldn't be in that, or you ain't saying, or if you ain't saying, whatever the keys may be. But like, if you're currently in a relationship, what you need to do with that, you will know after you ain't saying you fully assess, baby, what you should do. But just keep that in mind that, for my girls out here that wants to know, like, can you be in a healthy relationship, while you're pursuing a career? You definitely can. And even if you currently are not in one, but you happen to meet a guy and, he's a good man, and you feel so strongly, baby. Like, you feel so strongly within your spirit that, he was sent in by a Lord of the universe, the Lord of the Holy Spirit, girl. And that's something that's really different and unique about him. Don't feel like that you can't, be in that good relationship with him if you know that you're being guided to. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely still pursue your career, and things of that nature, because think about it like this, mama. A little good universe will not be putting it within you, baby, to, be in that type of situation where you're getting to know that man and possibly could lead into more like a relationship. If it wasn't something that he wanted you to do, he wouldn't be guiding you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Most High is always going to look out for your best interest. So you don't know what your relationship can develop as. It could develop into, a really high level commitment if that's what you're desiring. And, you just never know, what it can develop to from just like a spiritual aspect between you and him. And being very supportive, being like best friends, having a good emotional, mental connection with each other. Like world shit being both. I'm not talking about like superficial shit. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like the solid foundation shit that you don't know what could come out of that, baby. That may be so weird. So weird that, Allah, good, the universe is trying to bring that together between you and him. So if the Most High is trying to do that, even in a case like that, he's not going to guide you, baby, to, get in that situation with somebody new on that type of level and go that type of route if it wasn't something good. You ain't saying like he's not going to guide you that way if it wasn't something good. So if he is, baby, ain't saying follow me, stick with me here. If a Lord good, the universe is guiding you to do that, mama, bitch, like, it's because it's something that's fated to happen in your life. So allow that to manifest in that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So even while that's manifesting, that don't stop you from doing what the fuck you should be doing. You still should be doing what you're supposed to be doing when it comes to like your career, growth and then getting off the ground. So again, babies, it's different cases for different women, just really just overall assess everything that's going on. And you all know, babies, what you're being guided. If you feel like that you need more clarity, you need more answers, you really don't know what you should do, you already know what I'm about to mention. If you've been tuning into my channel, you got to pray or meditate, or you could do both, baby, to allow God, the universe, for answers or like what you should do, and be patient and wait till the Most High reveals that to you. And he's gonna do it through, your intuition, signs, synchronicities, and God feelings. So either way, mama, like, you're definitely going to be guided, but you have to very much so pay attention, to what he's showing you. But my loves, definitely know that, if you're going down this career path, of starting something new off the ground, know that you definitely can't be in a good, healthy relationship dynamic if you desire to be in one. But, it just really depends on your case. It depends on a lot of different factors of some of the things that we talked about today. Those are not just the only cases, of course. Those are not just shame the motherfucking only factors. Like, no, it contributes a lot of different things too. If you should be in a relationship while you're pursuing that career, getting it off the ground. But just know that, you can. If you know without a shadow of a doubt that Allah, good universe, is guiding you, mamas, to be in one. So I love you all so much. Love you all so much. Please like this video so that our channel can continue to go. Comment below and let me know, babies, like what your thoughts, what your feelings is and shit like that. Congrats to any of my girls though, that if you are like, really working towards like a new career path, congrats on you, babies. Definitely stick to it and just motherfucking know, girl, that you can't get to where you need to go. You gotta put a lot of motherfucking hard work on it. You ain't shame. Most importantly, you got to keep that faith in the Lord of the universe and yourself, and keep that good spiritual foundation, and keep growing, keep challenging yourself to become a better version of yourself. And over time, a Lord of the universe will definitely, baby, bless you to manifest those goals, dreams, aspirations, or he will continue to bless you to manifest even more goals, dreams, aspirations. So subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic, and check out my playlist too. I got a lot of topics in here that you can really benefit from, mama, so check them out. Pretty soon I'm going to have some new series that got introduced to the channel. These are going to be new series that you can actually watch, baby girls, not just listen to through the podcast. So stay tuned for that. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on that screen, so go ahead and follow me, because I would love to have you, baby, about the AmaniSharifah crew, gang, family. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, my loves, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.